doing?
We're doing great, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. I am. Should be on. Okay. Sweet. Do it. Matt, you still can't see how many we have on viewing? Yeah.
That's no.
Yep.
We'll never.
Those days are done.
Well, unless we do just the what we used to do. Right?
Yeah.
That's the only way to native in the app is the only way to see that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's great. I love it.
Or we can. Well.
I love it, man. Okay, so here we go. Game 17 of the Storm season. Ames with 4 wins, 12 losses, and they'll send the proverbial ace to the mound, Ian Nelson. Nelson hasn't thrown the most pitches this year. Might take that lead by end of this game. But Nelson leads the team in strike percentage. He leads the team in 1, 2, 3 innings. Leads the team in getting the first 2 outs. And like Franzen, has an 8-run average. Now that ball is murdered, and it's going to do a 1-hopper to the fence. And so the lead-off batter for the green team, whoever these guys are, lead-off batter is going to have a stand-up double as he hits one over Berger's held. This is batter number 2, wearing number 1, last name Richards. Again, Nelson, 65% strikes thrown. That's good for best on the team. Ball in the dirt, Hibbing back at catcher. Let's go around the horn here. Bancroft at first. Danielson at second. Burrell at third. Dressler at short. Hibbing holds that one for a full 2 seconds. He thought it was so good. Right field is Berger. Center field is Dahlberg. Left field is Erdman. And on the bench, Joey Franzen. Beautiful day, and there is a hard hit ball right at Dressler, and we are going to have a double play as Dressler fields the line drive and easily flips it to Danielson at second base for the force. So back on the table here is the fact that Nelson could have a 1, 2, 3 inning. Again, he leads the team with 4 such outings. Next best on the team is just 1. Working on his 5th 1, 2, 3 inning. Nelson turns 15 years old tomorrow. There's a swing and a miss. 1-1, 2 outs. Ames looking to bounce back from a 15-3 shellacking. In the earlier contest. The day already a win, in lieu of the fact that we beat the Storm. Coach Dahlberg calls out from the dugout, "Good spot, Ian." Batter calls for time. Not sure why. There's a strike from Nelson. Two balls, two strikes. Nelson and Hibbing, pretty good buddies. Drove down to the game today. There's a well-hit ball to left field, and closing quickly on it is Dexter Erdman for the out, and so Nelson will get 1-2-3 inning number 5 of the year.
He crushed that.
Who dat? Oh,
It's like on a
the
line.
yeah, yep.
If you had a better launcher, that could have easily
Ian. So coming into today, you were leading the team with 4 1-2-3 innings. Do you still get credit for a 1-2-3 inning on that, even though it took the double play to achieve it? Okay, so you're up to 5. Congratulations. Okay, so Dexter Erdman, your batter. Erdman comes in to today batting .400. Didn't get to update stats from the last game. Team leader in walks. Takes a ball high. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Erdman. Foul ball. Hey! Ball inside there to Erdman. All right, so Dexter Erdman down on strikes. And this will bring up Lucas Dressler.
You know why? Because last game you kept on taking.
Dressler, your team leader in on-base percent. He'll look at a strike right down the middle.
I know, but what can you do?
Well, it's still, it can go for the rest of the season. It's not one today.
Oh, okay.
Swing and a miss there. Dressler, the fantastic addition from Grinnell. And he will protect the plate with 2 outs. And hits it to third. Nice field by the third baseman. Weak throw to first, but beautiful play by the first baseman to backhand it. So this will bring up Colton Hibbing. Hibbing roped one to left field. His last at bat. He's hit 4 deep to the outfield today, so could be in for some fireworks here. Quickly ahead in the count, 2 balls, no strikes. Hibbing leads the team with fewest strikeouts, only 3 this year. Everybody else has 5 or more. He's got a good eye. I'll look at a strike there. Wind is blowing out. And that one's low, but in there for strike 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. He'll need to protect the plate here. You see him open that stance. And he'll pop one up. That could be trouble. Nope, shortstop able to collect it. And boy, folks, you don't see this real often. Back to back, 1, 2, 3 innings to start the first. Could be a pitcher's duel as we head for the second. That's milk? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so here we go. Top of the second. There's a foul ball. ball high, so 1-1 the count, top at 2. Check the defense here. Bancroft at first, Danielson at second, Dressler at short, Burrell at third. There's a hard hit ball to center field. Dahlberg under it, and that's going to get over Dahlberg's head. He just misjudged that one. The wind is blowing out a little bit right now, so a little bit trickier than you might think. Typically don't see Dahlberg misjudge those, though. So for the second straight inning, we have a leadoff double. Swing and a miss. St. Berger in right. Dexter Erdman in left. Ball inside from Nelson. Two balls, one strike, nobody out. Top of 2. Score tied still. 0-0. There is a pop-up to Graydon Bancroft, who uses 2 hands to squeeze it. Dressler with 2 outs, Erdman with an out, and Bancroft with an out. Ball high and outside there. There's a strike from Nelson. Another strike. Nelson will hurl him at a clip of 65%. Nelson's parents, both professors at Iowa State. His older sister just graduated from Ames High. She'll be going to college in Wisconsin. Two balls, 2 strikes. Nelson working on strikeout number 14 on the season.
Where is it? Is it up? Inside?
Nelson with 13 strikeouts, looking for number 14 here. And he is going to render a pop fly that Burrell is under. And Burrell cannot squeeze the pop fly at third. Which is an extra bummer because the strike zone has seemed pretty tight. It's either 2-2 or 3-2. I'm not positive. If only we had a thing called a scoreboard out there. Okay, there we go. Nelson does get the strikeout number 14 on the year. Ames is very capable of beating this team, it appears to me. There's another strike from Nelson. Nelson pulls the string on that one. And we are one strike away from going to the bottom of the second. There's going to be a slow dribbler. Going to be charged well by Dressler. And Dressler with a beautiful play at shortstop to charge the ball well and zip it to first. So Dressler with his third out. So Dressler with his third out of the game to go with the Bancroft catch. And the Nelson strikeout.
That's my bad. I lost it, bro. I had no clue where the ball was. I mean,
Was it gone and then it just like reappeared?
it had like at least 6 seconds of hang time.
That stuff was all like
I just saw it just pop off the bat and just.
Who's up? Graydon.
You're up.
Bro, the ball that I hit to me, I had no clue where that was. I thought it was back.
Erdman had the sixth out. So your 6 outs so far, 3 from Dressler, 1 via strikeout from Nelson, a catch from Erdman in left field, and then there was a 6th out recorded by Bancroft. So we'll go to the bottom of the third. Ames tied 0-0 in a very clean game. Graydon Bancroft up to bat. He'll pop one high, and the center fielder is able to catch that one. So after a 2-for-2 outing in the earlier game, Bancroft out on the first pitch in the bottom of the second. This is Finn the Barrel, Burrell. And Finn is going to give that one a ride, but again to the center fielder. So we are on the precipice of the highly unusual 3-pitch inning. And Dahlberg, typically one of your faster swingers of the ball, case in point, he does. And a 3-pitch inning is recorded. We'll go to the third. Alex, do you know start time? Okay, so here we go. Top of the third.
Crew. Crew, you just missed a foul ball.
What?
You just missed a foul ball.
Where?
It went over, it hit the bench and bounced to the other
So Nelson ahead in the count after the foul ball there. There's one over Hibbing's head. Hibbing at catcher. Bancroft at first, Danielson at second, Dressler at third, who had that fantastic play to get us out of the second inning. Dressler has half the outs so far this game. Burrell on third, Erdman in left, has an out. Dahlberg in the center, and Berger in right. Your outs, half of them, 3 by Dressler, 1 by Erdman, 1 by Nelson, and 1 by Bancroft. I don't know, buddy.
Is that like a robot?
He's right there, dude. Yeah. It's called a gimbal.
So you can control it with this?
Yeah. Yeah. Just swing and a miss.
Catch it for fun.
I have a green team batter.
Nope. They counted. No, I did it. No, I did it. No. That means, what money will I give you if
There's a beautiful curveball from Nelson and Dressler. Silky smooth at short. He gets the nod from Nelson. Dressler moving to his left. Fields it pure. Throw on the money for his 4th out. 4 of the 7 outs this game, courtesy of Lucas Dressler. There's a beautiful curveball by Nelson. I've said this before, Nelson, kind of the first in their class to make pitching cool. He knew he wanted to be a pitcher before any of the rest of them. And there's another beaut, Clark. Nelson working on his 6th 1-2-3 inning. Right there, Ian! Nelson working on his 6th 1-2-3 inning of the season. Foul off. One ball, 2 strikes here, the count. And Nelson's going to get the backwards K, and Hibbing will throw it around the horn. Burrell to Danielson to Dressler and back. So strikeout 14 on the year. Strikeout 15 on the year for Nelson.
Find a way to catch it, like duh.
Up to bat here. Supposedly a kid who's 14 and under. Ball low. Swing and a miss there by the batter, so Nelson 1 strike away from recording his third strikeout of the day. And 6th 1-2-3 inning. There is a rocket up the middle that's not going to have a chance under Nelson's leg and all the way out to Dahlberg. They'll relay it in to Dressler, to Danielson, to Nelson, and the green machine with the runner aboard with 2 outs in the top of the third. That one's going to get past Hibbing, but runner not going. Third base coach says chastising his base runner. An opportunity to steal a base there. There's a dribbler. Foul. So 1-1 the count, 2 outs. Top of the third. Ball outside. Hibbing thinks about throwing down to first. Coach Dahlberg sees that. He had a chance to pick off that base runner. Dahlberg not, or Bancroft not covering first. There's a strike. Maybe not the best time to throw down to first. We got 2 outs and don't want to give them anything to feel confident about. Nelson working on his 3rd strikeout of the day. Oh, that was close. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, top of the third. Runner is going to go. Must have been a full count. Spooked Hibbing a little bit as the ball caromed off of his glove. So runners on first and second here for the green machine. So top of the order here. And there's going to be a hard-to-hit foul. This is the batter who hit one over Berger's head to start the game. The ball, it's going to get past Hibbing. A bit of a critical spot in the game here. 2 outs, runners on second and third. Swing and a miss, so 2 strikes on the batter. This is their leadoff batter, the one who had a stand-up double to start the game. So Nelson ahead in the count. He'll be throwing some junk. If Hibbing can't field it, the runner on third, not very fast. And there's going to be a very hard hit ball, and that will go over the fence. Quite the hitter. He had a double his first at bat, and now a 3-run homer. In his next. And our game is blown open here. So back to action. 3-0, top of 3. Nelson was maybe a half second ahead of the swing on that one. That's how fast that fastball was. Nelson will take a breather. There's a beautiful strike from Nelson. Pretty loud third base coach. Don't mind him, not obnoxious or anything, just pretty loud. And there's a hard hit ball right at Dahlberg. Also aims out of the top of the third, but a 3-run homer.
Good ball game. We're evenly matched these guys. Okay? You get a good swing. Right? Go right back with those three. Okay? Go to work this inning. Runs on 3. 1, 2, 3, runs.
Creighton Bancroft with the usual mid-inning snack, licorice.
If you don't want a fastball, you can call me out.
Okay, so Ian Nelson, your batter, the pitcher, up at the plate, bottom of the third. One heck of a hitter there for the Green Machine. Where's number 2? Has a double and a 3-run homer. There's a ball in the dirt to Nelson on deck. Ethan E. Money Danielson. If you're new to the broadcast, Elijah Deerdorf, your team leader in batting average, is out today. Family vacation, I believe. Nelson with a 4-pitch walk. The Green Machine with a little bit of a taste of their own medicine. The pitcher looked at the umpire like, come on, man. Where am I supposed to go with that? Danielson been swinging hard today. Had a beautiful hit in the first game against Bats. Misses on that one. About 3 inches under, so strike 1 to E Money. Swings hard again. If you didn't hear me mention this, there's an incredible stat coming out of the major leagues. The batting average champion last year also recorded the slowest average swing in the majors. Whatever that means, you know, whether it's 1/10 of a second or 2/10 of a second, his was the slowest. Sometimes you just got to get that bat through the strike zone. no matter how hard you swing it. Danielson down on strikes. That'll bring up St. Berger. St. came about 5 feet from having the team's first triple earlier. Ball high. Baseball's such a funny sport. Nelson walks on 4 pitches. Ethan Danielson strikes out on 3 right after him. Berger hits it hard to short, and this might be the best looking double play I've ever seen at this level. A very well coached team here. They seem beatable, but wow, just a great looking double play. Ames is going to struggle to get a run here. We'll go to the top of the 4th. This game's moving quickly. Only 48 minutes in.
Joey, how you doing, bro?
Who else can hit a ball?
Positive attitude. Baseball's fun. You're really good at it. You only got 50 minutes left. Make it count.
Of this game?
Yep. So Lucas Dressler is going to go for the season record in defensive outs for a single game. Bancroft tied it earlier with 6. Those were all strikeouts. We didn't talk about that enough. Bancroft, not known for his pitching, but 6 strikeouts. Just a great outing for him. But Dressler with 4 of the 9 outs so far today. Nelson had 3 strikeouts, Erdman a catch, and Bancroft a catch. Those are your 9 total. Nice short middle inning. I think it's one of the few things baseball has yet to figure out, like just shorten up the middle innings. We don't need to throw more than 3 warm-up pitches. So here we go, top of the 4th. Ames down 3-0. There's a strike from Dressler. Good frame from Hibbing there. Dressler pitches strikes at a clip of 57%. Tops on the team, Ian Nelson at 65. Next, Erdman at 62. And then Dressler at 57. He's only thrown 111 pitches this year. Got the save earlier against Bats. There's a second strike from the second LD on the team, the other one Landon Dahlberg. Let's meet your defense. Graydon Bancroft still doing the modeling pose at first base. Ethan Danielson standing like Captain America on second. Ian Nelson in it short. And Dressler continues the defensive prowess today with a strikeout for out number 5. So Burrell in third, Nelson on second. Still got Erdman in left, Dahlberg in center, and Berger in right. Franzen on the bench. So Dressler with his 5th out today. Hibbing tries to frame that one. Just over the halfway mark of the game, 53 down, 47 to go. There's a hard hit ball right at the second baseman, Ethan Danielson, who fields it. Not entirely cleanly, but cleanly enough to be able to drop it, knock it down, and throw out a somewhat slow runner for out number 2. So Dressler working on his own 1-2-3 inning. That's Danielson's first out of the game. Both infielders on the right side have an out. Coach Danielson yells out from the dugout, "Good pitch, Lucas." There's a foul ball. We're working on a very fast game here. Top of the 4th. This game stands a chance to be the first game in my career that would actually end after 7 innings instead of 100 minutes. Hibbing really starting to get the framing skill down, but to no avail there. There's a very hard hit ball. That'll go right in the gap at a 1-hop to Erdman, who fields it pure, and throw into Nelson. Not quite clean, but no harm done. Runner advances to first. That'll be courtesy for the pitcher. Again, real good third base coach here from the other team, but he is loud.
Here you go, 15. Let's see it move.
So 11 outs down. 5 from Dressler, 3 from Nelson. Bancroft, Erdman, Danielson, your others. Hibbing pulls that one out of the dirt into the strike zone. He's getting a little too good at the framing of these pitches. Runner is going to go. Hibbing will have a chance to throw him out. And just a bit offline. Some good base running. Timely steal by the Green Machine. This is batter 15. Where's number 15? Three balls, no strikes to Cody. Cody on green. There's a strike right down the middle by Dressler. There's 2 by Dressler. Seemingly pitching strikes on command. With a strikeout here, he would bring his day's total to 6 outs, which would be 50% of the entire team's That one is fouled off, so we'll do it again. Pitch number 7. Storm has minimum 2 games tomorrow. Runner's going to go, and there's a beautiful hit by Cody. And it's going to go right to Dexter Erdman for his second out of the game. A great job by Erdman.
You need to go to work. You go to work.
Nice catch, Dex. There you go, Lucas.
You got a lot of time left, or?
42 minutes. 3-0.
Just you and then the one behind home plate. I can't, like, the phone just gets hot.
Wow.
I mean,
Wow.
so.
It's all right.
I mean, it's better than. This is still nice because it's still a good view from there, and then you can still, like,
Yeah.
even if it's the 2.
I love it. It's nice for me to get a break too, and this frees me up to go to shade if I need to. So, yeah, it's awesome. 3D printers are next. Yo.
How much time left?
41 minutes.
41 minutes.
41 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Yeah, this game just started.
It's possible this will be the first game that ends after 7 innings in the history of Storm.
We're not going to make it because we're going to get 10 runs in this.
That's right. All right, up to bat, Joseph John, Jingleheimer, Schmidt, Franzen. Joey a bit behind on that one. Poor Joey having to see this pitcher for the first time. I swear, every team has like 15 left-handed pitchers. This is a sidearm pitcher. This is actually the home run hitter. Here's who this is. What a deal. Is he really pitching sidearm? He is. I haven't seen that since Dennis Eckersley in the 80s. All right, well, Franzen down on strikes. And this will bring up Dexter Erdman. Erdman struck out his first at bat. Takes one high. First ball thrown by the pitcher. On deck, Lucas Dressler. Ball outside, so Erdman ahead in the count 2-0. We are 61 minutes in, 39 to go. Bottom of the 4th. Ames down 3-0. Erdman takes a strike there after 15 runs scored against bats this morning. Ames has only scored 3 runs since. There's a ball outside, so Erdman ahead in the count 3-1. Erdman leads the team in walks. he would add to that total with another one outside the zone here, and so he will. So Lucas Dressler, number 22, if I'm not mistaken, the famous Portland Trailblazer Clyde Drexler wore number 22 for the Portland Trailblazers. Dressler, same thing. Well, a little meeting at the mound. This is a bit of a surprise to me after the pitcher secures a strikeout and a walk. It's as if the coach of the other team is saying, guys, I really want a shutout here. All right, so Dressler, your team leader in on-base percent. That bodes well for us. Erdman on first base, the 2024 team leader in stolen bases. Dressler fouls that one off. Ball outside. Good base running there by Erdman. That's the thing, you know, we talked about how good that base running that earlier team was, always getting to the secondary, you know, type of thing. And Erdman is going to turn and look at 3 here. So I've totally lost track of the count here. I think it's 2-2. Foul ball, so Dressler hanging around. Yep, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bottom of the 4th. And Dressler's going to hit one over the shortstop's head. And, and Erdman is going to override what his coach said to do, and meanwhile Dressler is going to advance all the way to third with some good base running there. This will be interesting to see if Coach Dahlberg has any words with Erdman. Yeah, Dahlberg is looking over at Erdman, grin on his face, but he was clearly telling Erdman to hold up, and I don't know what got into Erdman, but he just went for it. And it all worked out. So Ames on the board, 3-1. Erdman scores and the Dressler RBI. Dressler continues his on-base prowess. Hibbing the batter. 1 out, good spot to be in. Not a ton of pressure. He'll take a ball high. Baseball's so much fun because, you know, you get a run, you get a hit, you slap the ball around a little bit, all of a sudden the pitcher's not as confident. There's a ball in the dirt, hitting ahead in the count here, 2-0. Hitting third on the team with 9 RBIs. Takes a strike there. So 2 balls, 1 strike. And he's going to foul that one off. So we'll do the reverse jinx thing here and remind everybody Hibbing leads the team with fewest strikeouts. takes one low and outside. So full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out. Bottom of 3 here. And hitting's gonna walk. And what's interesting about this is that Hibbing is 4 off of Deerdorf for stolen bases, and he should have a freebie here. Hibbing did not take the base, so runners in the corner. Dressler on third, Hibbing on first. Now Hibbing goes. Swing and a miss by Bancroft. Hibbing will get the stolen base. So here we go. Bancroft, 3 off the team lead in RBIs, has 13 on the year. If he can poke one to the outfield here, that would score Hibbing and Dressler. And tie the game. And Bancroft crushes one to left. That is going to literally just hit the fence. But then Bancroft is out, trying to advance to second. So Bancroft will get credit for the single. Bancroft will get credit for the single, thrown out at second, gets the 2 RBIs. He's back to being within 1 of Burrell, and the score is tied 3-3. Meanwhile, Hibbing just tied Deerdorf for team lead on runs. And Finn Burrell, your batter here, again, bottom of the 4th. We got a great game going. Score tied 3-3. 69 minutes in. Burrell's going to foul that one off. 69 down, 31 to go. Bottom of the 4th, 4-4. Lefty versus lefty here. Down on the strike. So we'll go to the 5th. Tie game 3-3 off Bancroft's 2 RBI single. We'll take a break.
That guy's arm, like his release is so weird. He like steps to first base. Chad, shoot on ball. Sitting on the bunch of the ball.
Blue, 3:37 start time?
Yeah, I have 30 minutes and like 10 seconds on the clock.
Okay, all right.
29:35 right now.
Perfect, thank you. So 30 minutes to go. Guess they started at 3:30. No, 3:40. So we're in the top of the fifth. Got a great game here. Great game, 3-3. Both teams have scored all three of their respective runs in the same frame. Lucas Dressler, your batter. That one is gonna pop foul. Burrell could have got to that one, but it would have been hard. So Burrell at third, Franzen at short, Danielson at second, Bancroft at first. Your right fielder. That is a pop fly. That is going to fall in between shortstop and left field. So Franzen in at short. Good job by Coach Dahlberg coaching Colton Hibbing on what pitches to call, knowing it's number 8 batter in the order. Boy, I tell you, between the smoke from the California wildfires and the dust from these fields being dragged. Oh, hey, we are gonna. Oh, look good, Colt. Beautiful throw down from Hibbing to first. For the runner almost caught snoozing. That'll pay dividends, as that runner will think twice about getting as big of a lead. So Berger in right, Dahlberg in center, Erdman in left. A hard hit ball, and that is going to go over the fence as well. So a 2-run homer for the Green Machine. And just like that, we got a 5-3 score, top of the fifth. Meeting on the mountain. .26 minutes to go. Ball inside. This team has scored all their runs on home runs today. foul ball. And folks, we finally have a third base coach who fielded that line drive hit right at him. There's a strike. Two strikes on the batter. That one's low. Three balls, two strikes. Full count. Nobody out here in the top of the fifth. And Dressler, unfortunately, gonna let him off the hook. It seems like every single catcher or pitcher for the Green Machine has gotten aboard and will get a base runner. So you're 12 outs today, 5 from Dressler, 3 from Nelson, 2 from Erdman, 1 from Danielson, 1 from Bancroft. Franzen so So, unless this is going to be the first time in the history of baseball that a coach talks an umpire into changing his call, base runner is going to be out. So Franzen, we'll credit him the out there. Game's almost turned a double play there. Not quite. So Franzen on the board with a defensive out. 1 for everybody in the infield except for Burrell. Burrell only 1 out today at third. Super surprising. Hibbing noticing a big lead. So counts full, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, top of the fifth. 5-3, your score. There is a hard hit ball to second base. Danielson opts for the easy out at first. Danielson's second out of the day. Fourth for the infield. And here we go, folks. The batter there, number 2 for the Green Machine, has 4 of their 6 RBIs. Hibbing just framing everything, no matter how outside or in the dirt it is, just framing everything. There is a pop-up. Hibbing will try to get under that. And he does, with his helmet on, no less.
Hey, Storm on 3. 1, 2, 3, Storm!
Landon, are you up?
See, when you point it at me, I can just turn it off.
Okay, here we go.
Quinn.
18 minutes remaining. Bottom of the fifth. We should. Either one of two things is going to happen. Either we bat forever and win, or we get two cracks and they only get one. So Ames down 6-3. Ball outside there to Dahlberg. We've played 9 frames of baseball. 6 have had no runs. 3 have had 3. And your score is 6-3. Ames trails. Landon Dahlberg up to bat. Dahlberg does a good job getting the stick on it. That ball is going to bounce foul. Let's go, Lando! The Lando Guinea. He's a quick one. Just a bit outside. Ian Nelson will go retrieve that foul ball. Sometimes I think I'd be more valuable running the scoreboard for the ballpark than doing commentary. Dahlberg is aboard with a walk, a leadoff walk. Fantastic for multiple reasons. Number one is confidence. Number two, he is third on the team in stolen bases. And number three, it'll rattle with the head of the pitcher. Stolen bases this year, Dahlberg with 10. Ball high and outside to the soon-to-be birthday boy, Ian Nelson, likely his final at-bat as a 14-year-old. And a beautiful pickoff move, but that's going to go wide. And actually, we're going to think about 3. We're going to think about 3. Go 3, go 3, go 3, go 3. Oh, my gosh, Landon got such a late jump. So the pitcher tried a pickoff of Dahlberg. Dahlberg would have got back in time, but it went wide. You might remember me saying that 6-foot tall gentleman on the green machine, not the fastest bolt of lightning in the cloud. So Dahlberg advanced to second easily, and even though his dad at third base was yelling, "Go three, go three," Dahlberg got a very slow jump. And still wound up at third without any contest. So Dahlberg on third, nobody out. Ian Nelson up to bat. Ethan Danielson on deck. Nelson and Danielson live approximately 15 homes apart from each other. And Nelson with a 4-pitch walk. So the Storm got a little magic happening. And if the green machine dares to do a pitching change here at minute 86, then the Storm would only have to bat for 12 minutes and could conceivably win this game. And there will. We're going to have a pitching change, so we'll take a break. Be right back.
Need you here, Ethan.
minutes.
So Danielson represents the tying run here. There's a ball in the dirt. Nelson will steal second. So 12 minutes to go. Ball high. This is the value of being the home team. And my mistake, there was not a pitching change. A defensive change is what it was. Three balls, one strike to Danielson. Swing and a miss. That was quite the blow-by from the pitcher, so Ames in a good spot here. Again, we should either get out of the inning and be able to play the sixth or hit for 12 minutes. And Danielson down on strikes. So Berger up to bat here. Takes one low for ball one. 6-3 still the score. Berger represents the tying run. Takes one inside. The Storm didn't like that one because Berger wiggled back. It looked close though. So ball high and away. We just hit minute 90. 10 to go. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. And Berger, I made the mistake there, 2 balls, 1 strike. Now it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Berger went low on that one. So 2-2, just 1 out. Boy, if this pitcher, I wonder. Oh, Dahlberg. Totally could have scored there. So pivotal part in the game here, 3 balls, 2 strikes, only 1 out. If if Berger can reach, we probably see the top of our order. And that one is right down the middle. First strikeout on Berger. Our boys are doing a good job of, comparing notes. So Franzen, your batter here. He takes one right down the middle. That ball's in the dirt. Nice piece of base running there by Dahlberg. Good job, Landon. So Dahlberg in for run number 4. As Nelson advances, good piece of coaching there too from Coach Dahlberg. Could you hear him at third base going, go, 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 go. So Franzen takes one upstairs. Big swing from Joey. Home run here for Joey, and that would tie the game. Franzen gets the barrel on it. But a beautiful play by the third baseman on the green machine. So, 6-4, we'll play a 6th. The good game continues. We'll be right back.
I love bottom of the 5th winning games.
How you doing, Coach?
Glad you checked my time because I was aiming for that was last at bat. So.
I know. You think the same way I do about this stuff, man. Yeah, great game. One of my favorite ones of the year.
Yeah, evenly matched.
Evenly matched. Not a lot of errors. No wind. Yeah.
Sunburned ankles. I was sitting over there like, man, I swear I put sunscreen on my legs. And
Shoot.
Maybe I didn't.
Shoot.
That's all right. Sure, I'll find someone at home to feel sorry for me.
Hey, I told Andrea, I'm like, hey, how about that Justin Dahlberg? He went out to eat for lunch. This is the start of something new, Andrea.
Yeah, leaving the bananas and water behind.
That's right.
Turning over a new leaf.
Yeah. Last inning, guys.
All right.
6-4.
You guys winning?
6-4 green is up, top of the 6th. We'll have a full inning. Sorry in advance.
We went 7 last game, so
Wow.
we can't say much.
That's rare.
That field to be way off.
That's rare. Yeah. Been a great game.
Is this in 7?
6th. Yep. Okay, so Ames pulling out all the stops. They're gonna throw their top ERA pitcher on the mound. Dexter, the only one on the team that allows less than 1 run per inning on average. You're great. You're great. I'm here in the booth with Dexter's dad. So Nelson throws strikes at a clip of 65%. Dexter throws them at a clip of 62. I don't quite know what the format is here. I think based on records and runs and all that, the top 4 go to a gold bracket tomorrow, the bottom 4 don't. So I think Ames has to win this game if they want a chance at 3. Dexter is prone to walking the first batter before retiring the next 10, which is completely logical. Getting used to the mound, all that. Check your defense here. Hibbing at catcher, Bancroft at first, Danielson at second, Dressler and his 5 defensive outs at short. Speaking of Dressler, he will get his 6th defensive out of the game. 6 out of 16 by Dressler. So back-to-back games with an Ames Storm player individually having 6. Bancroft had 6 strikeouts last game. Dressler 6 outs this game. There's a ball in the dirt. Burrell at third. Again, Burrell has only had 1 out all day. Surprising for him. Usually sees a lot more action. Left field, Joey Franzen. Center, Landon Dahlberg. That may have been the highest velocity pitch I've ever seen Erdman throw. A little bit high, but a lot of power there. Berger in right. Like I said, Erdman is... He locks in come batter 2. Yep. So in the bottom of the 6th, Ames will send the top of the order to the plate. Great idea there. Experiment with a little changeup. I still don't know how much of the game the catcher's calling versus the pitcher. I know there was a debate between Hibbing and Nelson after the 3-run homer, where Nelson was challenging Hibbing for calling for a fastball. And that batter will walk. That seemed like a fast walk. So runner on first. Ball outside. Hibbing thinks about throwing down. Berger not aware and right, so it makes me nervous. Right fielder not paying attention to any throwdown possibilities at first. Runner is going to go. Hibbing will pop. Throw down. It's on line. Oh. It was on time, just a bit to the left of the bag. And that'll leave a cloud of dust. There's a strike right down the middle. Erdman does the patented grab the cap lid after every strike. Great frame from Hibbing there. Erdman paints the outside of the zone. Erdman's dad did a 35-mile bike ride before the games today. Man, I swear they are walking way fast. So runners on first and second, 1 out. There's a dribbler foul, Erdman ahead. We are at minute 103, so this will for sure be the final inning. Much to the demise of the team set to follow us. There is a slow dribbler. We got a chance for Burrell to complete a double play, and they do! Burrell with the double play to get out of the inning.
Rally caps on. Okay, landed now.
Well, we need 2 runs to tie.
No, 3 to tie.
2 to tie.
You scored last game. Who's going next?
Yep.
So great game. 6-4, bottom of 6. Ames finally putting it together. Dressler with 6 outs. Nelson with 3. Burrell with 2. Danielson with 2. Bancroft with 1. Hibbing with 1. Erdman with 2. So the green machine will send their same pitcher to the mound. It seems that this will be his 4th inning, if I'm not mistaken. So they're definitely going for the jugular here. Erdman, team leader in walks. He's got as good of an eye as they come. That warm-up pitch so far outside, catcher couldn't even field the warm-up pitch. So this will be interesting. This will be interesting. The pitcher will have to go through our number 1 walks guy, our number 1 on base guy, our number 1 runs guy, and as always, every parent, what they want more than the victory is a pleasant ride home with their child. So here we go, bottom of 6. The time is 5:24 p.m. Saturday, May 31, 2025, Altoona, Iowa. Dexter Erdman at the plate, swinging a miss. That ball was right down the middle after a series of wild pitches during warm-up. And Erdman quickly behind in the count, 0-2. Erdman came as close to a home run as he's ever come earlier today. Hit one 290 feet, dead center. And he is going to put that one in play. Third baseman fields it. And the ball gets past the first baseman. On an error. So Erdman aboard. And again, he was your 2024 team leader in stolen bases. So that you could not have asked for anything better to happen right there. And Dressler is going to pop one foul. curious to see if Coach Dahlberg tries to get Erdman to steal. He's definitely got the speed, but Dressler does too, so it's unlikely that we'd be in a double play situation. There's a ball low and outside. High and outside. There's going to be a dribbler foul. So Ames is in walk-off territory. If you don't know what a walk-off is, that's a home run or a hit that immediately results in the winning of a game. Bancroft did it last year with a home run. And Dressler down on strikes. So this will be, let's go Colton! So this will be Colton Hibbing. Currently tied with Elijah Deardorff for runs. Confidence. And he will crush one fair, and that will advance our batters. So Colton hits one down the third base line, and here we go, folks. Could there be more walk-off heroics for Graydon Bancroft? He did it last year. If he doesn't do it, Burrell sure could. It'd be really nice to get a pass ball here so that Erdman could advance to third and Hibbing could advance to second so we didn't have the force out in play. 6-4. There is a beautiful stop by the catcher. Granted, it's for a ball. So 6-4. Hibbing represents the tying run at first. Bancroft, the go-ahead run. Bancroft hit 10 homers last year, is still waiting to get one this year. That ball is going to, and boy, you hate to pick on the kid, but the first baseman for the Green Machine has cost them 2 outs now, as that ball was perfectly playable. The first baseman seemingly couldn't make it 2 steps to field it, and so it landed safely on the ground. And so now this gets interesting for Finn Burrell, team leader in home runs. Even if he can just put one into deep right, you wonder if you're Coach Dahlberg, if you'd ever consider pinch running for Bancroft. I don't even think that's an option, given,
Can I do that?
not an option given that they don't have a reserve. So bases loaded, 1 out. Finn Burrell at the plate. He sees a strike on the outside part of the plate. That is absolutely not where Finn likes him. So I'm glad he didn't swing at it. And Burrell checks his swing, I think. Okay. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. That ball is in the dirt. Erdman with the wheels to get home if he wants, but it'd be interesting to see the conversation he's having with Dahlberg, whether to go or not. I'd love to free up the force out. Just as much pressure on the pitcher here as it is on our batter. And Burrell is going to bloop one. I think that's going to land. It is going to land. Good base running. Good base running. Good base running. So Burrell is going to bloop one. 20 feet in front of the left fielder. 10 feet behind the third baseman. Erdman scores. to make it 6-5. Hibbing tied with Deerdorf right now for 13 runs on the team. If he could steal home, it would not only tie the game, it would, and oh, there he goes, and he is in. Tie game. Hibbing with the team lead for runs, and we are now 90 feet away from winning the game. It's tied, 6-6. It's tied because Dahlberg scored last inning to make it 6-4. So we got a 6-6 game, 1 out, runners on second and third, no force, and we're gonna get in the dugout for this one. Good job, Dex. Thank you.
Wait, so what'd you have?
All right, Storm, we gotta get loud. Get loud. Here we go.
Okay, so here we go. Bottom of the 6th, score tied 6-6. A new pitcher in for the Green Machine. Not quite sure what the strategy is there. Maybe putting their awesome batter / pitcher who had been on the mound. Maybe putting him in the field per se. So Dahlberg just needs to bloop one here. Bancroft at third. I don't know if he'll go. You know, it's possible the Green Machine coach. Oh, yep, Bancroft definitely thinking about going. I'm over here on the third base side right now, and Coach Dahlberg he is barking at Bancroft. Can Bancroft, for the second time today, be the nimble steal avoiding? One must have been a little bit outside there. Burrell with a massive lead at first base. Of course, the run is almost rendered useless. So Dahlberg takes out the 9-iron on that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Would love to not have to put the pressure on Ian Nelson, who is on deck. And that is going to work. That's going to work. I think, Bancroft does not tag up. Coach Dahlberg is not happy. Dahlberg put the ball in play, but the infield was in. And Bancroft not able to tag up. So here we go on his very last at-bat of age 14. Ian turns 15 tomorrow. This would be the biggest birthday present he could ask for if he could just poke this one through. I think the Green Machine coach knew what he was doing, changing pitchers. You just put somebody in, maybe doesn't throw as hard, but isn't as wild. Take away the passed ball opportunity. Bancroft. Oh, that one was in the dirt. That one was in the dirt. Will Bancroft go if it's in the dirt? He's not being held. He could certainly get a big lead. That one's in the dirt as well. So meanwhile, while we're just watching Bancroft at third base, whether or not he's going to try to get home, Nelson's worked his way into a 3-ball, no strike count. Ethan Danielson on deck. The one silver lining to this situation is that the score is tied. So worst case scenario, we just go to extra innings. And that he gets past him. Bancroft is going to go, and Bancroft is going to score, and Storm wins. Thanks, Blue.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thanks, guys.
Until tomorrow. All right, guys.
Good job, guys.
0 for 0 with 3 walks.
Hey, happy birthday, man.
I got 13 pitches, 1 strike. All
That is a great stat. Yeah, good pitching, Ian. Did you hear that stat, Alex? 13 pitches, 1 strike today.
No, it's definitely a recent last
You made it through.
I've been trying to take any credit here, but like Finn was really annoying on second base.
I did see that, Finn. Yeah.
What do you do? Saying you were working.
And Finn is almost all the way down to third base. All right, so Ames Storm gets the dramatic win, 7-6.
Everything up. All the red solo cups, too.
Improves to 5 wins, 12 losses. And most importantly, they're in a great mood, and all the parents get to have an enjoyable ride home. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We will see you tomorrow for 2 or 3 more.